I think it'd be cool if we could add an email in there where it could just, as soon as it does a worm transfer, for example, it'll email the conversation.
You can already do that. All you gotta do is go to flows. Welcome everyone to our live Q&As. Why more people join? Before we dive into some of the latest features that we shipped this week, and also some of the interesting things we have on the pipeline, I think the best way to start, or the best place to start, is really by going through any questions you might have, making sure that if you have any support related questions, any help, we tackle that first. So yeah, Reno, do you want to start?
Sure. So one thing I'm curious about is I created 2 different agents for one of the workspaces, and only one of the agents is dialing the leads.
Okay.
I don't know how to get both the agents on the same batch of leads.
Okay, so
I would not recommend to do that, because then you are going to double dial. You can have only one agent, one agent per campaign. And if you are creating 2 campaigns for the same list, you're gonna drive people nuts.
I see. Okay, 1 agent per campaign. Okay, yeah. And then I choose the agent. That makes sense now. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Easy enough. Yep.
If you want to A/B test, my suggestion is that you split the list like in half, and have like agent 1 calling the first half of the list and agent 2 calling the second half of the list.
All right, I got it.
Yeah. So what we usually do here is show new features of answer questions. And actually what we also wanted to do today was gather feedback on like what our customers actually would like to have within Nedzo, what you guys need in Nedzo, to see if we can add that in there to make the product even better for everyone here. So if anyone has any feedback, let me know. Let us know.
The call transfer tab, I tested that for like a warm transfer, and it just transferred the client over without any like greeting or anything like that. So I'm assuming like the post call webhook. Can you elaborate a little bit on that? Is that just where like you type in an email or you put in a webhook?
Go ahead, Dennis. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So for the post call webhook, essentially it's we should even deprecate that feature, honestly. But before we had flows, that was an easy way for anyone to get the end of call report. So all we do is we push the end of call report directly, so you can paste a URL, so a webhook URL, and then you'll receive the whole payload. So the call outcome, the summary, the notes, and all of that. Of course, now with flows, you can automate that process in a visual way and use actions. It's more friendly. So that's that. That's what it is for, essentially. Simple way to plug into external systems that we didn't use to integrate with.
I think it'd be cool if we could add an email in there where it could just, as soon as it does a worm transfer, for example, it'll email the conversation with that.
You can already do that. All you got to do is go to flows. Well, let me just switch to different workspace, the testing workspace. There we go. So if I go to flows, the trigger that I need is the end of call report. So I will just create a new one.
From scratch or use a template?
From scratch. I'll call it end of call report. And now I will use the trigger voice AI, right? End of call report. Can you use mock data? So it will show you here. Let me just put it bigger. So we'll show you like all information that we send over. And now I can use our router, so different branches, add a condition, and say here, when the outcome, go here, outcome contains transfer, then go this way. And just rename it to make it easier. Transfer it, right? And now I just added, for example, let's say Gmail, right? can just use all that information. So I can send it to customer email, subject line, important. You get the point, right? So now you can use dynamic information from the call and do that. So you can do this either after the call or live on the call. Live on the call, use a custom action. After the call, just use this. And you can use the router as a filter.
All right, so end of call report, and then add router. Okay, click on router, and then you do only a.
You can use based on the outcome, right?
Yeah, okay, branch 1. It's transferred.
It's transferred. I think it's yeah.
Okay, I'm in a different spot on this. So do you click on branch 1? Okay, you do.
Yeah, so when you're here, just click branch 1.
Okay, and then I click branch 1, and then execute if you type in transferred.
No, so execute if, I will select what is the condition, and I will use the variable outcome.
Where's the condition? Outcome. I don't see it in here.
No, you need to open the end of call report.
Oh, yeah, so here in the trigger, make sure that you click use mock data so you can start mapping fields. Otherwise, you won't see the data.
Use mock data. Okay. Yeah. Result 1. Oh, geez. This is where it gets techie. Result 1.
Yeah, after that is generated, you can just skip over to the branch.
I don't know what to do once I hit that part of it. So I have result 1 there, but I don't know what to do with it. End of call.
Here?
Yeah, result 1.
You don't need to do it. Perfect. Yeah, you don't need to do anything else. That's
okay. That's it. And then click router.
Yeah, just go to the branch that you want to edit, and then here.
Oh, you renamed it transferred.
Yeah.
Do that. All right, I got to figure out. Okay, I got it. So let's.
So this way you can filter per outcome. So you can make one for appointment book, one for transferred, one for not interested, etc.
Yeah.
I just want one for a transferred and a not interested. Transferred and an appointment book. So transferred.
Perfect. So what I would do is, of course, I can create more branches, add branch. The second one can call it appointment booked.
Yeah, you guys are moving faster than my brain works. All right, so I got the router transferred, execute if is missing, text contains.
So here,
end of outcome. Oh, I see it there. Then you click on.
Step. Yeah.
Oh, where's outcome? There it is. Outcome. Interested?
Text contain. Yeah, so that is just the data. So that is the variable, right? You find the outcome. That is the variable for execute if outcome. Text contains. And here's where you type transferred.
Transferred. Text contains transferred.
It's just like a filtration system.
Yeah. Trying to get my head around it. Okay. End of call report. Outcome. Text contains transferred. Okay. And then plus send email.
Yeah. So when you click on the plus, you can use Gmail or anything else. If you use Outlook, doesn't matter. And then, of course, here you can make use of dynamic information if you want, or just type it manually. So you'll have receiver email.
If I want this going to my corporate email and not my Gmail, how do I just have it send an email? Because it's not going to send to my Gmail.
What type of email is it?
It's Outlook.
So if you go for Outlook, we have it here too.
Reply to email. There we go.
Send email.
Probably send email.
Yep. Send email. Okay. That's under apps? No.
Yeah.
It is? Okay.
So you can just search it here. When you click on the plus, right? Just type Outlook. You'll see here the second option below it.
Send email. Okay.
And that it's the same thing. You'll just create the connection.
Oh, there's no way the corporate's going to let me connect. I can try.
if you have the password and the email to the email, you will. It's possible.
No, he needs to. Admin access is required.
Yeah, I have no
An
shot.
admin need to approve it.
Justification. Yeah, this isn't gonna
Yeah,
work.
see. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I requested the approval anyway, but we'll see what happens there.
All right. So
All right,
I mean,
for
you
now, I
can
just
you can also just do it from your personal Gmail, for example, and then send an email to yourself. Doesn't really.
you know, at the end of the day, I'm having it work, so it sends me a text when I have a booking with the phone number, and then it's also emailing me a calendar invite through cal.com, so that's working well for me.
mhm.
But I just have it booking right now. If there's a warm transfer, like if I have it qualifying someone, if I have it qualifying someone, I'm gonna want to copy that transcript, but I can work with you guys later on that once I get to that point. So I
Yeah.
guess for now, how do I make sure this workflow that I just created is not live?
So here, right now, until you publish, it's not live. So if I go,
Got it.
if I click out, you'll see that here will show up as draft. You'll see like status is turned off. So you don't need to worry
Got it.
about it. This
By the
one, for
way,
example, is on.
Okay, I see.
Randall.
Yeah.
I already created an end of call report for you. And there is already a branch appointment booked, what it should do. I think it's better to use that one. Otherwise, the other end of call report will stop working.
Yeah, no, I'm not touching anything the way that it was. I'm just curious from when I roll this out to other places. But I was working with my tech VA on it as well. And I'll be trying to join more of these on Thursdays.
Mhm.
Can we take a look at, I know you guys just rolled out like a 2.0 on the prompt. I'm wondering if we could look at maybe one that would enhance I'm maybe wondering if we could look at one that would like enhance my prompt to make it better for one of the workspaces that I created.
Yeah. So just like on the video, essentially, it doesn't matter if you. So now the Copilot can improve your current prompt, or make edits to it, or create a completely new one, right? And
what's the best way to do that?
So all you got to do once you open an agent is clicking Copilot, right?
Okay.
And now,
edit prompt. Okay, okay.
Yeah, you have the option for new prompt or edit the prompt. Can go as simple as telling improve my prompt if you don't have like anything specific. But I don't think this is a good idea. Probably what I would do is like make it sound funnier or anything they feel that should be edited or changed. As an alternative, you can also start a conversation with our Copilot. So if I share with sound, click it, and then.
Hey, welcome to the Agent Copilot. Need some help with your prompt?
Yeah, actually I do.
Great. Are you looking to create a new prompt or update an existing one?
I'm looking to create a new prompt.
Awesome. Could you please describe what kind of prompt you're looking for?
Yeah, so I want this AI agent to be called Kim, and I want Kim to reach out to all my leads that opt in through our Facebook ads. Yeah, opting in to receive a free $50 Amazon gift card if they sign up for our service. As a service, what we do is we are a digital marketing agency and we do social media management. So I want Kim to reach out, qualify them. If they're qualified and interested, schedule an appointment, and then they will receive a Amazon gift card.
Got it. Do you want to add anything else to the prompt?
No, that's it.
This can take up to 30 seconds.
So now, of course, it's building the prompt. It takes a couple seconds. There we go. Perfect. So there we go. You have like full prompt, top to bottom, using our best data, and that should get you at least 90%, 80% or 90% there. Can click insert, and there we go. That easy.
Now, when we run out of minutes here, I'm expecting to upgrade actually to a white label at some point. But before I do, I actually have some questions about that. But before I do, let's say, eventually we're going to run out of minutes. Where's the cost per minute with this?
For the Copilot or for the usage in general?
Just in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the Copilot is free.
Yeah, for sure.
So so as you can see here on your account, if I go to billing, mine will look a little bit different because this is
got a lot of minutes.
Yeah, we were generous with ourselves. But anyways, you will see like total minutes in the current plan and total minutes used, right? So you can see like your monthly minutes. Now, in general, what will happen, or the best way for you, if you want to come down and like understand, hey, how much does it cost per minute, everything included, you can just divide your subscription amount by the number of minutes that you get. On the VIP monthly, that comes to around 16 cents. Okay. And then, of course, as you grow...
A minute?
Per minute.
Wow. Okay.
Is that a lot or is that cheap?
That's a lot. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. When it comes to, of course, as you grow your usage, then it keeps getting more and more flexible. And now, one thing, of course, that I know that cost per minute is a weird metric to use because we are so used to compare this with normal telephony numbers like 1 cent or 2 cents. But reality is when we look at some dashboards, we see like, what was the other one, Ivo? 50,000 hours saved?
Yeah, something like that this month so far.
Yeah, so a customer, he's enterprise, but nonetheless, we looked at the dashboard on one workspace alone, he saved 50,000 hours in the current month. So of course, everything included when you look at the telephony, the smart endpoint detection, phone monitoring, you look at text-to-speech, speech-to-text, large language models, RAG systems, there's a lot of variables that sometimes is difficult to bake in. So I don't think that cost per minute is a fair usage terminology, but I think it's the best that we can use, at least for now.
Yeah.
In the past, we used credits and everyone got confused.
Yeah.
But yeah, what questions did you have besides the cost per minute, Randall?
Yeah, I mean, we can get on that later, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've got agents I'm adding into my own business verticals for that now, so we can come back to costs later, I guess, on that. The white label service, I realize it comes with more minutes, but we get other businesses to sign up using, say, instead of it showing Nedzo, it would show, my corporation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do they just have access to like a similar website, or how does it work? So I'm not familiar with how the white labeling works specifically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, totally good question. So the best way to show it is here if I go to settings. So everything, think about like all Nedzo with your branding. So if I go here to white label settings, you'll see like you'll update the icon, the name that you'll see in the tab, the domain. You can also change that. You can, of course, all the communications like notifications that come with your own branding. The login portal will display your icon and your name. And soon we are bringing more features, like being able to pick the accent color instead of our blue, and you pick a specific color, but that's coming later. And also from a rebilling perspective, we give you the option to connect directly your Stripe account. You can create your own pricing plans, and you can decide how you want to set them up. If you want to charge retainers, if you want to charge retainers plus marking up the cost per minute, if you want to limit the features that subscriber will have access to, like the number of agents or number of campaigns they can create. And you can even, if you use Stripe, of course, you don't need to have them log in to subscribe. You can just send them a Stripe payment link. If they sign up through that link that is tied to our billing plan or to the rebilling plan you created, we will automatically on the back end for you, create the user inside your own workspace, create a workspace for them, of course, and send also the welcome email on your behalf. So it's a very hands-free process.
Okay. What about like building out the workspaces? So like I'm trying to sell to like insurance agencies that are going to be bringing on multiple teams, and everyone on that team. So I'm selling it as a package. Like, hey, you can use this as a selling point. You know, they'll get all my AI automation CRM, but then this is the high money item, you know, where I'm trying to get an MRR up there. So basically I need to separate my own workspaces from theirs, and then I'm going to give my implementation team in California access, but you know, I don't want them having the access that I do, because then they could probably just, you know, it'd be harder for them to get a client, but they're better with implementing. So I'd rather them work and show it, you know, their login and everything shows that it's my business as opposed to Nedzo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So once you set up the white label settings, you just turn this on, and then after that, you can log in directly into your
and give them
domain.
admin access. Okay.
Yeah, and then you decide what type of access you give them.
Okay, so this is what I want to know.
Yeah,
okay.
you can.
So what are the access levels? Let's see that. That's awesome.
So you can give them like admin, which means they can see all workspaces and manage them. Editor, so one specific workspace only.
Okay.
But they can. It's like a normal user, and viewer, where they will not be able to see.
Admin will be able to do everything that I can do, or it can do everything except can the admin see the white label and update it, or no?
Everything except billing.
Everything except billing. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Awesome. Love it. Yeah, absolutely. And of course, a couple things that we can share right now that are on the pipeline. We're not committing to an ETA just yet, but one, of course, we've been talking for this for some time, which is the new engine that will bring a lot of more stability, enhancements in the overall intelligence of the agents. That is around the corner. But on top of that, we also currently already working on native text messaging. So you can use the same numbers that you're using for your AI agents to make calls. They can also use that as a text channel. So that's coming soon. And of course, we are also working on a redesign of our user interface. Thinking, of course, keeping the simplicity, keeping the minimalistic approach. Although our horizontal menu bar is starting to feel a little bit small. So we might go vertical, even though we didn't want to, but we might have to. And at the same time, we're trying to make the whole UI more concise, better, and give you also more visibility, especially around campaigns, because we know a lot of people ask for, hey, how can we have more control over campaigns? How many follow-ups the AI will make? What's the cadence? Or give at least a point into like how many times per day, how many times per week, how many times a month, those type of things. So we're working on a lot of amazing stuff. I'm looking at my whiteboard. But I think the next couple of weeks will be super exciting. We'll start releasing features and have updates almost every week. Cool. Awesome. Add-on enhancements. Absolutely. All right, everyone. So we've got to wrap it up. As always, if you have any questions in the meantime, by the way, feel free to use the community. Drop the questions there. We are always super active. We go live twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we have big news that we'll announce soon. All right, everyone, catch you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Appreciate it.